Hi, I'm Gel and AGM, owner of Recharge Battery Revitalizer and Conditioner, the battery additive for treating sulphation and lead acid batteries, calcium acid batteries, gel and glass fibre matte batteries. Now people think you can't use it in sealed batteries. Well, yes you can, and we're going to show you how by coming over here and looking at this battery that we demo with in the back of our truck. Okay, we have a 9-plate calcium acid battery. What you do is you drill a hole, or 6 holes, 1 into each cell. If you look carefully you can see we've already done this one. This is our demo battery. If you look to the front of the battery you can see lines. That is where they have welded the plastic. Okay, inside each of those is a cell. So use those lines, come to the top, get your drill and put 6 little holes, 1 into each cell. Now those batteries dry out, so what you do once you've done that is you make sure the plates are covered with water with normal liquid lead acid batteries. In a moment I'll take you into our caravan. I'm going to do our glass matte batteries. You'll see what to do with them and gel batteries. They need a little bit of water, but they don't need the plates covering like you do with a normal liquid lead acid battery. So once you've done it, put the recharge in, top up the water levels, put the recharge in, charge them, then you have to reseal. Now your Sikaflex Auto, which I will show you doing when we do the glass matte batteries, is a good idea. Otherwise a hard plastic grommet. Now in this example here, this is one of your little irrigation goof plugs. They work really well. 4mm hole, 4mm irrigation goof plug, back into each hole and you're done. Or your Sikaflex Auto rather than your silicone. Okay, so now we're going to go into the caravan. We're going to have a good look at what to do with your glass matte and your gel batteries. Okay, we're in our caravan, which we bought 3 years ago. These batteries were pretty slow when we bought it. We gave them a treatment. You can see the we actually used silicone at the time because we had nothing else. I like to use the Sikaflex Auto, the polyurethane windscreen sealer, when I'm doing filling a hole. You can see the holes there. This one I've just pulled out. With the silicone you can actually pull it out. It comes out quite easy. I don't use silicone if I can avoid it. So there's your little plug that's formed from the silicone. Yeah, those ones I've just taken out. I'll be putting this, resealing this with Sikaflex when I'm done. So with your you can see it's a blemished battery, which probably means it sat around too long before it started, so it was sulfated when the guy bought it. Use a Sikaflex Auto, it's far better if you got it. With these it doesn't matter as much because it's a fibre battery, so the acid is bouncing around. Now what you do with a fibre battery, like these batteries are 15 mils a cell, so I'll be giving them 30 mils of distilled deionized water first, and then I will be putting them in, charge them up. Oh, I've turned the power off and now here my fridge is trying to go. I better go and turn the gas on. Alright, back in a moment. Okay, I've got my bottle of recharge, got my syringe, as I said with these ones. They're 15 mils a cell, they're glass matte batteries. So we're going to put 30 mils of distilled deionized water first, and please use distilled deionized water, don't use tap water, it's full of contaminants. $4.40 at the IGA here in Cobden. That I just bought it. And we'll give 3 of those into each cell. 3 shots. This is 15 mils, whatever it is of recharge. You double up with distilled deionized water. I'll just do them all and I'll come back to you. Okay, so we're in the gloves for the acid bit, of course. We've already had 10 so far. They want another 5. They're going in the little hole. I'm squeezing it down. Now what I've done is I haven't quite, I've only put 10 mils of this, 20 mils of distilled deionized water. I'm going to put 30 because I'm doubling up. It's 15 of this, 15 of recharge, 10 mils of distilled deionized. So I'm putting the last 10 mils on, 20 mils in first, then the 15 mils of recharge, then I'm putting the last. Bit on top just to help mix it up a bit. It's a bit hard to mix in these. When you're doing a normal liquid lead acid battery that you've drilled, you always, I try and force it down between the plates, push it, squeeze it in hard. Right, that's it. A little bit of water on top and we'll be away. So yeah, now we're going to get a bit of your Sikaflex or your polyurethane windscreen sealant. We're going to put a blob over each hole. And that's us. And put the charger on and let them simmer away. Like I said, if you're doing just normal liquid lead acid batteries, you try and do the agitation if you can, so put your applicator in each hole and go suck blow, in which case you'll need a bigger hole in this. What I do is I get a little bit of plastic tubing and put it over. So this is far better than silicon. Silicon does, if the acid gets to the silicon, it'll start reacting. And I'm going to have to put the camera down while I do the last couple underneath there. Sorry about that. Sikaflex, your polyurethane windscreen sealant. There are other brands, of course, not just Sika, but and there we are, all bunged up, good as gold. We'll just let them dry off. We'll whack the what do you call it in these things? So these are a deep cycle AGM. Like I say, you see this one says blemished. Be careful of blemished batteries. They usually sit around too long. Scratch on the side, rubbish. They're sulphated. They've been sitting in the shop sulphating. Every battery you buy has been sitting in the shop sulphating. But if you do give them a treatment, once you get them, if you get a blemished battery and it's cheap, it's a good way to do it. So there you go. There's your Recharge. There's your Sikaflex. And there's your deep cycle AGM batteries. Just had a good treatment of Recharge. Ready for another 3 years. Good service. Thank you. Oh, and you will see in these old systems here, you have, if you look underneath, that's our red arc system, and it's got a desulphation or recon setting. You see down there. It's not on right now, of course, but it's recon. Okay, what that is, an electronic desulphator. When we first got these batteries and they were slow, we gave them 6 weeks on that. We got about a 5% improvement. 2.5 months after we'd recharged them, they were running at full capacity. So your electronic desulphators tend to break it off, but they don't dissolve it. They crack it off the plates. Not that that's going to be very easy with an AGM battery, because it's not going to fall to the bottom because it's got fibre in the way. So these batteries and your gel batteries do sulphate, they just sulphate slower. Because when a battery discharges, it sulphates. The idea of the fibre in the gel is to stop that happening, or reduce it from happening. But it still happens, and they still need looking after to stop it happening. You maintain your batteries properly, you should be getting 10 years out of all your good quality batteries, and you get a lot more out of some. 12, 14 years, very common with people that use our system, and a lot more for some of them.